Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Operation Patriot Games, NATO Turn 5.2. Alright, so we start off with damage repair. We're going to spend 3 to repair the damage to the major army base in southern England. Now we come to tech. We're going to try long-range missiles and advanced sonar yet again, and we're going to apply 2 dice to long-range missiles. And we got long-range missiles. Missed advanced sonar. So long-range missiles is complete. Hooray! It won't change anything we're doing for the moment. Okay. You guys watched the Warsaw Pact turn by Captain G. You know that those dastardly Warsaw Pact guys attacked me. Took 2 of my territories there in Germany. And down here in Italy took 1. So for the IPP value of each of those, I get 1 die to try to roll for battlefield nuclear release authorization. So there's 3 for Northern Germany, 3 for Bavaria, and 1 for Veneto, which gives me a total of 7 dice. So let's get over here and let's get some special black dice for nuclear release. All right, we're looking for an 11 out of all this, an 11 or a 12. And well, we got 1 of each. So that gives us battlefield nuclear release. Now the first thing I have to do with regard to that is I come over here to my dashboard, and you can see it says right here battlefield nuclear weapons. I've got 4 artillery that I get to put down. So we're going to come over here and we're going to put these 4 artillery right here in Rhineland. There we go. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the game or just learning and don't know, what this means is my artillery and any attack bombers that I have from here on can use battlefield nuclear weapons against the enemy in attack or defense on the first round, and that gives me triple dice per unit. Okay, that was that. Now we are at purchase. Okay. Come over here. Try to get, well, let me back it out a little bit. That'll help. I've got stuff on the battle board is why I'm having trouble finding a spot here. Okay, there we go. Back it out just a touch more. All right. So we've already spent our 3 to repair damage to the army base. We're spending 2, 4, 8 total on 4 paramilitary. We're spending 8 on 2 mechanized infantry. Our 3 major army bases are going to give us 3 cruise missiles. I also Now that we've completed long-range missiles, now I'm also getting 2 anti-ship missiles. I only have 2 major shipyards at the moment because the third one in northern Germany is enemy occupied. So 2 anti-ship missiles. And if you watched Captain G's video, you know that I had a successful defense in Rhineland. He didn't get in there and take it. So that is a land battle star for NATO, which will give us either a free minor army base or a minor army base upgrade, and I've chosen to upgrade a minor to a major. So there's all that. Okay, now we are on to combat movement. Okay. I'm going to just start right here. I think I've got everything in the shot. Okay. You don't see any units there because I've already moved them to the battle board. But the Soviet Global has a fleet there in I-4, which consisted of a heavy aircraft cruiser, a battle cruiser, a cruiser, 2 Yak-38 naval fighters, 2 destroyers, a frigate, and 2 ASW helicopters. There was also a nuclear attack sub, but Flak 88, Soviet player, decided to put it on silent running if it's not targeted, and I am not targeting it with any of my forces. So I took the fleet that was here in I-5 and moved it down here for the attack. I also brought the destroyer and frigate from M4, 1, 2, 3 spaces down here to join, and the air superiority fighter from Marmara, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces down here to join the attack. He has 2 movements left. And the force we have there, in case you've forgotten, like I just said, an air superiority fighter, 2 frigates, a diesel electric sub, 2 destroyers, a cruiser, 2 naval fighters, a naval attack bomber. The supercarrier advanced with them, but since it can't attack anybody, it had to go into the retirement box. That is the rule. If you can't score a hit, you can't participate, you can't absorb hits. Okay, so that's that battle. Then here, this strategic bomber in southern France is going to fly. He's going to fly over here to Piedmont and shoot 2 cruise missiles into Veneto on a surgical strike with spy satellite support. So the cruise missiles will be shooting at a 5, and with the spy sat, they'll have full land target select. Warsaw Pact has not completed advanced missile defense, so the SAM doesn't get to shoot. And then here from the major air base in Rhineland, I am shooting a cruise missile over here to hit the major army base in western Czechoslovakia. There's a movement of 1 + 1 movement bonus for the major air base. And now I've got long-range missiles, so actually from now on, when I shoot a land-based cruise missile, I've got a range of 3, but that doesn't matter right now. Okay, that's going to be all of our attacks. Some of you may be wondering about the IRA situation up here. I really can't attack this turn because of this out of supply situation in Northern Ireland. I would be going in attacking outnumbered, and I don't see that as a good move, especially since these guys defend. There's 6 units there defending at 4. So we're just gonna have to sit on that for the moment. All right, so let's come over here and let's do the facility strike on the major army base in West Czechoslovakia first. That is a D2. We hit a 5, so that's 2 points of damage on the major air base in West Czechoslovakia. I'll put the marker on off camera so as not to waste time. All right, now we've got 2 cruise missiles attacking the Warsaw Pact forces here in NATO. There's 3 MBTs, a SPAG, and a SAM. And since I'm using the spy satellite, any hit that I get is going to be a target select. Well, there's 2 hits, a 5 and a 1. Cool. So, what are we going to beat up on there? Well, yeah, I think we probably better kill 2 of them MBTs. Just get them right on out of there. So he's got 1 MBT, a SAM, and a SPAG left in there. Okay, now we're on to the Navy fight, which I have set up on the battle boards here. So, you can probably hear the Assistant Chief of Staff upstairs chewing somebody's ass. Okay, so the first thing is I'll do the air superiority for the fighter there. That's at a 5. Miss. Okay, 2 frigates at a 2. Both miss. A diesel electric sub at a 3. Miss. Wow. 2 destroyers at 4. Finally, we got a hit. Jesus. That was looking really, really bad. And that is... Well, we didn't target any subs, so that's just 1 general hit. And then we've got... a cruiser at 6. There's a hit. That takes us up to 2. And then we've got 2 naval fighters at 6. Both miss. And the attack bomber at 7. Misses with an 8. Jesus. 2 general hits. Not very good. Okay. The Soviets have a frigate defending. Miss. 2 ASW helicopters at 3 to shoot at my diesel boat. Okay, those both miss. On 2 destroyers at 4. There's 1 hit. Flak 88 didn't say anything about targeting the diesel boat with a destroyer, so I'm putting it down as a general hit. Okay, then we've got a heavy aircraft cruiser defending at 5. There's another hit. There's two Yak 38s at 5. There's another hit at 3. He didn't say anything about air superiority. Well, I don't know if those have that. I would have to look, I'm not sure. Cruiser at a 6. There's another hit. Is 4. And a battle cruiser defending at an 8. There's a 6, another hit. Wow. He got 5 hits on me. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so the instructions from Flak 88 for his casualty order are: first hit on the heavy aircraft cruiser. So there's one hit there. Get over here, maybe you can see what I'm doing. Okay, then hit the frigate next. So that's dead. And that's 2 hits. That's all I get to put on him. And then he gets 5 hits on me. Jesus. All right. Well, 2 frigates. Diesel electric. Well, I guess I should have been paying attention. I didn't remember for sure if one of those ASW choppers got a hit. Well, and then, shit. We're gonna have to take the 2 destroyers for a total of 5 hits. All right, so I'm gonna have to call it quits, and we're gonna have to retreat. There's just too much. So, yeah, we're gonna retreat back here to I-5, and yeah, now we're into non-combat. I'll put everything back on the map off camera. But I'll do this one. The air superiority fighter is going to land here in Somali Republic. They've got a defense treaty with the U.S., so since we're at DEFCON 2, we can use their minor factions that have the defense treaty. All right. Yeah, we did good when we were getting attacked, and then not so good when we were the attacker. But you take it as it comes. Okay, more non-combat movement. This destroyer from A-17 is going 1, 2, 3 over there to A-6. This nuclear attack sub, that is a NATO unit, not a British NATO unit, started in this zone. We're moving him from A-6 up here to A-5. Then over here, the 2 artillery from Picardy are moving up here to Benelux. The Spag in Picardy is moving to Rhineland. The MBT from Paris goes 1, 2 into Benelux. The 2 MBTs in Picardy go 1 space over here to Rhineland. The attack chopper in Paris goes 1-2 to Rhineland. The fighter in Paris is also going to go 2 spaces to Rhineland. I may have to get a task force card. And the SAM in southern France is going 1-2 spaces into Rhineland. And that's that. Come over here. Check my paper just to be sure I'm not forgetting things. Looks like that's that. Okay, now we place units. So we've got these two, and this one will get over this way. As I said before, the minor army base upgrade goes right there in southern France. It's now a major. Oh, the strategic bomber from Piedmont came back and landed back in southern France. Ooh. And the 2 Navy fighters and the attack bomber landed back on their supercarrier. Okay, these two. Yeah, I'm going to have a card. These 2 mechs also go into Rhineland. And then over here, we'll bring in our paramilitaries. Okay, we're putting 2 paramilitaries here in Northern Ireland, and then 1 each in Scotland and the Midlands. So that's 1 paramilitary in Scotland, 1 in the Midlands, 2 in Northern Ireland, and still the same 4 in Southern England. We did not repair the 2 damage to the major air base in Southern England, or the minor air base has 1 damage in Scotland. We did not repair that. Captain G, I don't recall you designating which of these 2 minor ports you wanted to put the 3 damage on your turn, so just let me know which one that damage marker needs to be on. And I think that's that. Oh yeah, one other housekeeping thing. Guys that asked about it, I didn't have the diesel boat in A10. I overlooked it when I was doing the base setup. All right, just one final note. Last turn on Captain G's turn, Denmark put up a stellar defense, was able to hold fast. Also, the forces in Rhineland, the next-gen MBTs and the air superiority fighters just kicked ass. So we're getting some unit citations out to those guys. Okay, now collect money. I'll put the missiles on the dashboard off camera. Okay, so we are down from 56 to 52. Make sure that's right. No, that ain't right. It should have been -7, which would put us down to 49. And then that, if you can see it, that oil tanker right there is mine, so that's another -2. So That means I collect 47. Not as much as I want to have in the bank, but it's better than 19, right? Okay. I believe that's it. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.